Port Harcourt, the oil capital and pride of Rivers State. History. Port Harcourt was founded in 1912 by Frederick Lugard, governor of both the Northern Nigeria Protectorate and the Southern Nigeria Protectorate. Its purpose was to export the coal that geologist Albert Ernest Kitson had discovered in Enugu in 1909. The colonial government caused the people of Diobu to cede their land, and in 1912 the building of a port town was started. Other villages that were later absorbed into the city included Oroworukwo, Nkpogu, and Rumuomasi. In the creeks to the south of the original port were the fishing camps and grounds of the Okrika-Ijaw group. During the First World War, Port Harcourt was used as a point for military operations against the Central Powers in German Cameroon. After the discovery of crude oil in Oroworukwo in 1956, Port Harcourt exported the first shipload from Nigeria in 1958. Port Harcourt became the center of the Nigerian oil economy, and it subsequently reaped benefits of its associations with the petroleum industry by undergoing modernization and urbanization. Port Harcourt's growth is further due to its position as the commercial center and foremost industrial city of the former Eastern region, its position in the Niger Delta, and its importance as the center of social and economic life in Rivers State. After the Republic of Biafra seceded from Nigeria in 1967, Port Harcourt fell to Nigerian forces on the 19th of May 1968. From an area of 15.54 square kilometers in 1914, Port Harcourt grew uncontrolled to an area of 360 square kilometers in the 1980s. Climate. Port Harcourt features a tropical wet climate with lengthy and heavy rainy seasons and very short dry seasons. Only the months of December and January truly qualifies as dry season months in the city. The Harmattan, which climatically influences many cities in West Africa, is less pronounced in Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt's heaviest precipitation occurs during September with an average of 367 millimeters of rain. December on average is the driest month of the year, with an average rainfall of 20 millimeters. Temperatures throughout the year in the city are relatively constant, showing little variation throughout the course of the year. Average temperatures are typically between 25 degrees Celsius to 28 degrees Celsius in the city. Economy. Port Harcourt is a major industrial center as it has a large number of multinational firms as well as other industrial concerns, particularly business related to the petroleum industry. It is the chief oil refining city in Nigeria and has two main oil refineries located at Elam. Both refineries process around 210,000 barrels of crude oil a day, both operated by the Port Harcourt Refining Company. Rivers State is one of the wealthiest states in Nigeria in terms of gross domestic product and foreign exchange revenue from the oil industry, crude oil being its principal export earner. Micro-apartment architecture is quite common in certain parts of Port Harcourt. The point block of Rivers State Secretariat is an icon of the city. An 18-story building. It is the tallest building in the southeast and south-south geopolitical zones combined. Nightlife. Aside from being the oil capital, Port Harcourt is also known for the vibrant late-night activities and entertainment scene. There are several public houses, lounges, clubs, dance bars and restaurants spread out around the city. Partiers and revelers tend to spend a chunk of their nighttime at New GRA, where most of the bars and high-end nightclubs are located. Up-tempo and club-friendly music can be heard in nearly every corner of the city at night. There have been increases in sex-oriented businesses including strip clubs and brothels. Prostitutes who operate out of these red light districts mainly fall in the 18-30 age bracket and may charge as high as 25,000 a night, if not more. Transport. There's an international airport, Port Harcourt International Airport, on the outskirts of the city, a Nigerian Air Force, NAF, Base, which is the location of the only other airport used by commercial airlines, aero contractors, Caverton helicopters and Bristow helicopters for domestic flights. 2 seaports, Foton, Port Harcourt Wharf. Healthcare. Port Harcourt is the leading hub for medical services in Rivers State. Many healthcare facilities including hospitals and research facilities are located in Port Harcourt. 66. The city has a prominent tertiary health institution, University of Port Harcourt Teaching Hospital, UPTH, is situated on East-West Road. 67. Government hospitals are widely favored and caters to a larger pool of patients. One of the oldest is Braithwaite Memorial Specialist Hospital. Founded in 1925, the 375-bed facility provides general and specialist medical and surgical services along with a range of diagnostic and support services. 68. Between 2009 and 2013, the Rivers State Government commissioned 2 additional hospitals. This includes Kelsey Harrison Hospital and the Rivers State Dental and Maxillofacial Hospital. 69. Some other notable hospitals in the city are Meridian Hospital and Rehoboth Specialist Hospital, which are private. Sports. The city has 3 stadiums: the Sharks Stadium, the Yakubu Gowon Stadium located in Ileke, and Adokai Iyemi Isamaka Stadium located at Omagwa.